Part 2. Documentation Article 5. Issue of Multimodal Transport Document 1. When the goods are taken in charge by the multimodal transport operator, he shall issue a multimodal transport document which, at the option of the consignor, shall be in either negotiable or non-negotiable form. 2. The multimodal transport document shall be signed by the multimodal transport operator or by a person having authority from him. 3. The signature on the multimodal transport document may be in handwriting, printed in facsimile, perforated, stamped, in symbols, or made by any other mechanical or electronic means, if not inconsistent with the law of the country where the multimodal transport document is issued. 4. If the consignor so agrees, a non-negotiable multimodal transport document may be issued by making use of any mechanical or other means preserving a record of the particulars stated in Article 8 to be contained in the multimodal transport document. In such a case, the multimodal transport operator, after having taken the goods in charge, shall deliver to the consignor a readable document containing all the particulars so recorded, and such document shall, for the purposes of the provisions of this convention, be deemed to be a multimodal transport document. Article 6. Negotiable Multimodal Transport Document 1. Where a multimodal transport document is issued in negotiable form, a. It shall be made out to order or to bearer. b. If made out to order, it shall be transferable by endorsement. c. If made out to bearer, it shall be transferable without endorsement. d. If issued in a set of more than one original, it shall indicate the number of originals the set. e. If any copies are issued, each copy shall be marked non-negotiable copy. 2. Delivery of the goods may be demanded from the multimodal transport operator or a person acting on his behalf only against surrender of the negotiable multimodal transport document duly endorsed where necessary. 3. The multimodal transport operator shall be discharged from his obligation to deliver the goods if, where a negotiable multimodal transport document has been issued in a set of more than one original, he or person acting on his behalf has in good faith delivered the goods against surrender of one of such originals. Article 7. Non-negotiable multimodal transport document 1. Where a multimodal transport document is issued in a non-negotiable form, it shall indicate a named consignee. 2. The multimodal transport operator shall be discharged from his obligation to deliver the goods if he makes delivery thereof to the consignee named in such non-negotiable multimodal transport document, or to such other person as he may be duly instructed, as a rule, in writing. Article 8. Contents of the Multimodal Transport Document 1. The multimodal transport document shall contain the following particulars: a. The general nature of the goods. The leading marks necessary for identification of the goods, an express statement, if applicable, as to the dangerous character of the goods, the number of packages or pieces, and the gross weight of the goods or their quantity otherwise expressed, all such particulars as furnished by the consignor. B. The apparent condition of the goods. C. The name and principal place of the multimodal transport operator. D. The name of the consignor. E. The consignee, if named by the consignor. F. The place and date of taking in charge of the goods by the multimodal transport operator. G. The place of delivery of the goods. H. The date or the period of delivery of the goods at the place of delivery, if expressly agreed upon between the parties. I. A statement indicating whether the multimodal transport document is negotiable or non-negotiable. J. The place and date of issue of the multimodal transport document. K. The signature of the multimodal transport operator or of a person having authority from him. L. The freight for each mode of transport, if expressly agreed between the parties, or the freight, including its currency, to the extent payable by the consignee or other indication that freight is payable by him. M. The intended journey route, modes of transport and places of transshipment, if known at the time of issuance of the multimodal transport document. N. The statement referred to in paragraph 3 of Article 28. O. Any other particulars which the parties may agree to insert in the multimodal transport document, if not inconsistent with the law of the country where the multimodal transport document is issued. 2. The absence from the multimodal transport document of one or more of the particulars referred to in paragraph 1 of this article shall not affect the legal character of the document as a multimodal transport document, provided that it nevertheless meets the requirements set out in paragraph 4 of Article 1. Article 9. Reservations in the multimodal transport document. 1. If the multimodal transport document contains particulars concerning the general nature, leading marks, number of packages or pieces, weight or quantity of the goods which the multimodal transport operator or a person acting on his behalf knows, or has reasonable grounds to suspect, do not accurately represent the goods actually taken in charge, or if he has no reasonable means of checking such particulars, the multimodal transport operator or a person acting on his behalf shall insert in the multimodal transport operator or a person acting on his behalf shall insert in the multimodal transport document a reservation specifying these inaccuracies. Grounds of suspicion are the absence of reasonable means of checking. 2. If the multimodal transport operator or a person acting on his behalf fails to note on the multimodal transport document the apparent condition of the goods, he is deemed to have noted on the multimodal transport document that the goods were in apparent good condition. Article 10. Evidentiary effect of the multimodal transport document, except for particulars in respect of which and to the extent to which a reservation permitted under Article 9 has been entered. A. The multimodal transport document shall be prima facie evidence of the taking in charge by the multimodal transport operator of the goods as described therein. b. Proof to the contrary by the multimodal transport operator shall not be admissible if the multimodal transport document is issued in negotiable form and has been transferred to a third party, including a consignee, who has acted in good faith in reliance on the description of the goods therein. Article 11. Liability for intentional misstatements or omissions when the multimodal transport operator, with intent to defraud, gives in the multimodal transport document false information concerning the goods or omits any information required to be included under paragraph 1A or b of Article 8 or under Article 9. He shall be liable, without the benefit of the limitation of liability provided for in this convention, for any loss, damage, or expenses incurred by a third party, including a consignee, who acted in reliance on the description of the goods in the multimodal transport document issued. Article 12. Guarantee by the consignor. 1. The consignor shall be deemed to have guaranteed to the multimodal transport operator the accuracy, at the time the goods were taken in charge by the multimodal transport operator, of particulars relating to the general nature of the goods, their marks, number, weight and quantity, and, if applicable, to the dangerous character of the goods as furnished by him for insertion in the multimodal transport document. 2. The consignor shall indemnify the multimodal transport operator against loss resulting from inaccuracies in or inadequacies of the particulars referred to in paragraph 1 of this article. The consignor shall remain liable even if the multimodal transport document has been transferred by him. The right of the multimodal transport operator to such indemnity shall in no way limit his liability under the multimodal transport contract to any person other than the consignor. Article 13. Other documents. The issue of the multimodal transport document does not preclude the issue, if necessary, of other documents relating to transport or other services involved in international multimodal transport, in accordance with applicable international conventions or national law. However, the issue of such other documents shall not affect the legal character of the multimodal transport document.